Alright, welcome back to my Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster walkthrough. So, now we are ready to go class change our characters. This is almost like the halfway point of the game. Now there is a Bahamut cave that you can go to first, and then the Bahamut will tell you to go get the rat tail. You go get it, you come back, but we're gonna get the tail first, and then we're gonna check out the Bahamut cave after. Now, to get to the castle where the rat tail is, you need to land your airship there and follow the forest path. And again, don't be shy about using magic, because we are going to use a cottage outside of the castle. This castle is pretty easy enemy-wise, but there's a maze. There's like a pillar maze. I'll show you which ones to go through. And you follow the path. I got a couple wyverns. Alright, let's take these guys out. And they gone. Go south, and then east through the marsh. And we got 4 sphinxes. That calls for a multi-spell. You know what? Let's try a Thunderga. Not bad, didn't wipe them out, but did decent damage. And now there was one. See you later. And here you can use your canoe to get across that river part there, and then down, and looks like we got one more enemy encounter before we can go into the castle. Seems like there's a lot of dragon type enemies on this side of the earth. Let's blast them with the multi-magic. Not bad, didn't take him out. Okay, so before you go in, you know the deal. Use a cottage, and we're gonna save our game. Sleeping bag, nah. Sleeping bag's only good for one party member. Save, and then in we go. The Citadel of Trials shall grant you the right to undergo the trials. So apparently you can't even get in here unless you have the crown, which we got a long time ago from the marsh cave, if you remember. So you go in the room in the upper left, and yep, there's no other room possibly to go into, so step on the throne and you are teleported here. And like I said, here's the pillar maze, so just follow my instructions. Here there's only one to go through. And here again there's only one choice. And here, okay. So you're gonna want to step on the lower pillar. step on the wrong one, it just warps you back to the beginning of the maze again. And we have enemies to deal with. Okay, let's make short work of these guys. Use Blizzara. Don't have to worry about magic conservation here. This is a fairly short dungeon. Oh, I wanted to use a multi-spell on us. Luckily that didn't do too much damage. And we wipe them out. There's only one choice here. And here. Let's heal up our guys a little bit first. So we're going to take the lower one again. And you just follow the path down. Okay, a couple of Medusas. These shouldn't be too difficult. We got only one choice here. Take the one on the right side. Now here there's a bit of a multi-path open to us. There's also a room with treasure, so let's go grab that first. We got mummies to deal with. I didn't even think of using the undead spell, Dia or Daria or whatever, when I was doing the playthrough. Feel free to use that to wipe these guys out. Fire magic also works good on mummies, as you're about to watch. Yep, that wiped them out also. Let's see what's in the treasure room. Potion, oh boy. Whole potion. Go down. We got a couple dragon zombies. These guys are undead, so the Dia Daria spell works quite nicely on them also. We're getting very close to a level up too. So go straight down and take that pillar. And now there's a staircase. Let's wipe out these undead with a multi-spell. I find magicians so useful in this game for their multi-spell. I mean, I do enjoy taking 4 fighters or 4 black belts and just muscling your way through, but the magic users are extremely useful, I find also. Okay, so we got a group of 4 Medusas. Let's use a multi-spell on them too. And they gone. We got level ups. And then we got a bit of a boss fight here. Or a guard, I should say. I don't think I would count this as a boss. They're not very tough. See? We took him out with one physical attack, and then fighter also took the other one out with a physical attack. And then our black mage got a level up. We got a healing staff. Nope. No, it's not better than what we have now. a solitary dragon zombie. Don't even bother wasting your magic use on this guy. Ruby armlet, ice brand. Now that ruby armlet, you can equip that on the black belt and it will boost his defense. I didn't realize that until later. You'll see later in the video I'll equip him with the ruby armlet, but when I was doing the walkthrough I didn't think of that at the time. And once again these guys are gonna get a dose of undead magic, which will wipe them out. We got some treasures here. And the last one we got a monster chest. We got 3 clay golems. Okay. We'll have to hit these guys with magic too. I'm gonna use Quake just to try it. See if it does any damage or not. Nope. Well, that was a wasted magic use. Luckily these guys are not too tough. And we have gauntlets in there. And look, here, this is the treasure we came to get, the rat's tail. But before we gotta go, we have to go through a boss fight. So make sure your HP is at full. This boss fight is not difficult at all, by the way. It's a paltry pair of dragon zombies, so you know what to do. Blast them with undead magic, and then the black mage is gonna hit him with a fire magic. And that's all she wrote, folks. Pretty easy dungeon. That's going to enable us to class change our characters. Now we can leave. We're gonna check the map, make sure we got all the treasures. Let's see, Citadel of Trials, 10 out of 10. Yep. Good. Okay, so let's walk back to our airship. These enemies will not be much trouble, especially just one. There we go. Took him out. Up through the swamp, through the forest, around the mountain range. We got a couple of basilisks to deal with. No problem. And around the mountains and down and to the left. Through the forest. We got 3 of these man-cat type deals to take out. Let's get rid of those guys. Almost at the airship. Okay, there we go. So let's fly to these chain of islands here. And we're gonna go into the caves one by one. These are called the Dragon Caves. There's some treasure to get also. A bunch of gold. And there's dragons who can talk. X potion, that's good. That refills 100% of your HP. Alright, so we've cleaned out this particular cave, but there's more. So let's continue on. Get this small one here. Man and dragon used to live together. Okay, that's interesting. And that's all there is to do in this cave. Just one solitary dragon to talk to. Okay, next one. There's a lot of marsh on this one, so we'll have to land the airship on the far east side and walk a bit. And then we got a set of 4 sphinxes to deal with. That won't be a problem. Alright, so let's continue on and into the next dragon cave. Oh, a cottage, that'll be useful. It is a rare thing to have humans visit us here. Okay. So we'll have to find this Bahamut and speak to him. As you remember in other Final Fantasies, Bahamut is a summon magic. In this game there is no summon magic, but Bahamut will help us to class change. Basically evolve our characters into more powerful ones than they are now. In fact, this is the chamber of the Bahamut right here. Your bravery seems worthy of consideration. Oh, the rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. Okay, and as you can see, our guys look more mature now. Restore the crystals to grace. Okay, so basically now our fighter can use low-level white magic. The black belt doesn't gain magic use, but he becomes more powerful. He can hit the guy more. And then if you remember in the past, there were a couple spells that the black and white mage couldn't buy. Well, guess what? Now we can buy those. So that's what we're going to do a bit later on in this episode. We're going to go and do a bit of backtracking, buy everyone some magic. But we haven't finished cleaning out the dragon cave, so let's do that first. Yes, I have spoken to Bahamut. Citadel of Trials. Yes, we did that already. Thanks. Okay, so we got another set of enemies. Okay, you can see how the evolved characters differ from the previous ones, especially the black belt. Look at that. Damage in the 400s now. He's gonna be pretty powerful. Okay, we got that one. This one we haven't got. This little cave right here. Do not fear me. You have some spine in you, human. And we got a couple more treasures here. We got a dry ether and a golden needle. I think that just about does it for the dragon caves. There's nothing else in this section. Okay, let's go and have a look. Make sure we really got all the treasures. Yep, 13 out of 13. Alright. So now we're going to do a little bit of backtracking. We're going to go back to the first city, which is Cornelia. And we're going to buy some basic white magic for our fighter. So what you can do is you can see if your white mage has 3 of the 4, you can buy the other 4, the 4th one that you don't have for him for the fighter basically. If he can use it, the fighter can't equip every white magic spell. And let's save at the inn, recover our magic uses and HP. And we're gonna go to the next town, which is Provoca, town where we got the ship from eliminating the pirates. And there's the white magic shop. Let's see. Okay, so we'll give him silence and null shock and invis. That looks good. Let's go see our pirate friend. I've had myself a change of heart. Okay, so we're all done here. Now it's time to go to Elfheim. If you guys remember, in Elfheim there are 2 magic shops. So let's go down and to the left, down and to the left. And the first shop is here. Okay, so let's get a Kira for the fighter. Null Blaze. And oh, he can only equip those 2, see? Can't even buy him the full set of 3. There's only 2 that that he can equip. And then the other magic shop is on the far west side of town, so let's go over there. Nothing. Okay, he can't equip any of those, so I guess he can only use magic up to level 3. But that's better than nothing. Okay, so we're all done here. Now we're going to go to Melmond, which is the town that was ravaged by the Fiend of Earth. Okay, there's nothing to be replaced there. How about the black magic shop? Oh yes, teleport. Now the black mage can use teleport. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to replace one of the black magic spells that he has, since he can only use 3 black magic spells per level. We'll probably get rid of Scourge. Scourge is a one-hit kill, but it misses a lot. So what you do is you go teleport, and then you choose which spell you want to replace, which is Scourge. And there we go. So now when we're in a dungeon, we can teleport back to the previous level, which will be very useful for saving time. And then we're gonna go to Crescent Lake. Crescent Lake, the white mage can learn the exit spell, which will completely warp you out of a dungeon. It's nice to have these. They're good time savers. Okay, so what are we going to replace? Maybe Stona. Stona will undo stone status, but you can just buy golden needles. Golden needles will do the exact same thing, so that makes that spell replaceable. And let's see, is there any new black magic that can be learned? Nope. No, nothing worth buying, put it that way. A lot of these one-shot kill magics like Death and Quake, they miss a lot. They're only good to use on very low-level enemies. And of course, very low-level enemies you can just kill easily in one hit. So they're kind of worthless spells. Sell the items that you don't need, of course. And just clutter up your inventory. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, the ruby armlet. I got that and I forgot to equip it, so I'm going to equip that on our black belt. Black belt is very limited armor-wise. There's not a whole lot he can equip. And of course, sell your old junk. And let's replenish our item stock while we're here. Potions at this point of the game are pretty worthless, since our guys at around the 500 HP level need high potions now more than potions. So I would buy at least 50 of those. I'm gonna buy 60, and I like to round everything up at around 10 per. Let's get 10 remedies. Those will cure any status ailments. And a cottage, let's buy a few more cottages. And I'm gonna sell the tent. Tents are pretty worthless for us. And now, before we end the episode, we're gonna pilot up north to the town of Gaia, which is the next city that we're going to explore. But since we're at the 30-minute mark, I'm going to gonna end this episode. So go north, 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 and here, see, it's surrounded by mountains. So save your game. If you haven't done so, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you in the next episode.